esteem compared to other groups. The numbers don't lie. We saw what happened with Nike as well. And so this thing is not going away until the NFL says two things. Until a team either signs him or the NFL stops playing games and saying Colin Kaepernick will never play for an NFL team again, this is always going to be on the radar.
Sure, and the only way that those two things will happen is by force of the people. I remember reading $40 Million Slave by William C. Roden probably about 8 years ago, and by that time I stopped watching the NFL just for own personal reasons. But in that book, one of the pieces that I really just want to extrapolate rather, is that Black people largely are looked at as a source of entertainment. So for me, it was not a stretch to see that the NFL, Goodell, that they thought it would be strategic to reach out to Jay-Z in order to bring over the large swath of Black Americans that may still be protesting the NFL. So for me, I think that this a part of the onus then goes back to the public, the audience, to say, now, if you have continued to boycott the NFL, if you do continue to stand up for Black and brown women and men that are being shot down by police officers, by law enforcement, then what are you actually prepared to do so that when an organization such as the NFL comes back and they're really, really needing you, what are you going to say that, no, this is what will happen, that we will think about entertaining again, meaning watching the NFL games again and then participating if these things are met. So again, I think that we have to also look at, just as the general public, as to what are we forcing by way of boycott for organizations like the NFL and other corporations to do in order to recognize our voice and our plight.
Joseph and Jay-Z made the point that, well, this is bigger than one man getting a job. No, one Black man not getting a job, being denied an opportunity because he dared to protest, is part of the thing that he was talking about. Yes, he was protesting police brutality. But the history of Black folks in this country is that white folks said, oh, you do this, I'm going to penalize you. The Black people who dared to register to vote, who lost their jobs. The Black people who dared to stand up to racism, who then had their markers called in, the Black folks who own land, who were not sold feed, who couldn't grow their land. The Black people who did grow products on their land, then white folks said, we're not going to sell your products at the farmer's market. We have a history of white folks penalizing Black people economically for standing up, and that's what we're dealing with here. And so, sorry, Jay-Z, we just can't just ignore this reality.
Well, and the list that you proffered goes on and on and on, right? And one of the reasons why Colin Kaepernick won that huge settlement from the NFL is because he was on the verge of proving that they denied him a right to earn a living. They denied him of the...
Okay? So the NFL is not going to settle with you. No one is going to settle with you if you got straight stone cold proof that they're guilty of something. Because, see, they feel if we settle now, we'll come out a lot cheaper with this whole situation versus us just sitting up here going back and forth about it and end up losing even more money. So this was what that settlement was all about. But the terms and stuff as to what he could say and do, we don't know about all of that. So
the right to practice his chosen profession, implicitly and not even explicitly, but implicitly they did this, and it was a conspiracy. They have done everything they possibly could have done to deny this man a place in the NFL. They settled out of court. They brought back Eric Reed. They don't even show protests anymore on the pregame shows and during the national anthem. That's not even a part of NFL coverage on television anymore. So the NFL has done everything they could to try to make this go away. Jay-Z is one more chip on that pile. I don't think it's going to move the needle very much, not the least of which because you have so many people suggesting that Jay-Z sold out, right? And the question that I have, and that I was mulling over with some friends of mine this afternoon, in exchange for what? What is Jay-Z getting out of this? I mean, he's already got more money than he probably knows what to do with between him and his wife, and he probably has enough influence in the music industry that he can get anybody he wants to do whatever they want. And so if he gets somebody to play on the Super Bowl halftime show, to what end, right? That person is still going to have the taint of Colin Kaepernick, the specter of his non-employment lingering over the Super Bowl. It was like Jamel Hill said yesterday, that's all they could talk about during the Super Bowl last year was why was Cap not around? Why was Maroon 5 playing? Why was this rapper agreed to perform in the halftime show when everybody knew that this was a sham, and the reason why everybody was talking about it was the reason why people weren't performing and the reason why black people have turned down. So I'm kind of questioning what Jay-Z gets out of the mix. I mean, it's clear what the league gets. What does he get?
All right, folks, I'll roll my unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, folks, Life Lux Jazz is the experience of a lifetime, delivering top-notch.
So, like I said, I'm gonna leave it here. Y'all let me know what y'all think. People on here still light my ass up. I clearly just said in my post here. Matter of fact, I'm about to just show y'all. Simple. I'm not supporting it. Still not supporting it. And these folks don't even fucking watch football. These people don't even probably know nothing about it. See if I can get into my Instagram account real quick. That's where I was. Because I did erase my cookies, so might not let me do too much of nothing on here. Where is it? In post. Okay, so Jay-Z has this one whole thing set up with Will Smith. And I'm somewhere lost in these comments, y'all. I don't know. But when I say they was lighting my ass up just because I said I'm not going to support it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they all like, well, don't support it. And don't do this and don't do that. And, oh, you just stupid. You this, you that. And it's just like, you coming on, you probably support this people and that people and everything. This one lady just told me, well, don't support him then, Cruella. I bet you still purchase from stores or Chinese nail salons who have wronged you at some point. Actually, I haven't been to a business that I've been wronged at by any race of people. But what I have been is a witness to seeing certain businesses be disrespectful to my people, and I stopped going there to spend my money. But see, this is where strangers, they are so emotionally driven to attack you on social media, threaten you, call you out your name because you have an opinion. And they, literally will go and ridicule you and try to read you and don't know you from a can of paint based off of your opinion. And I bet you this person is more than likely a person that's probably been wronged and went, and then it be people with it be spam accounts. Like, these people come and talk all this stuff, but they're not man and woman enough to actually show their face and actually use their actual account to state their opinion. They go and get these accounts just so that they can go on there and say all kind of hateful things to folks that they don't know because they don't agree with them, or they not, on this person's, you know what. But yeah, I've never been to a nail salon by Asian or black and have been disrespected. Not a hair salon, not a grocery store, not a restaurant. Well, that has happened with restaurants, but I told y'all that story about a few restaurants, and I ain't been back to spend my money there. It's that simple. Disrespect will not be tolerated by my people or no other group of people. Now, people can sit there, like I've seen liquor stores all up and through the city of Detroit get constantly ran the fuck down, talked about, disrespected and everything, put out the store, all kind of stuff I done seen happen. I don't go back in there and spend my money. I don't want to be around the environment. So for people to, say things that they don't know about a person or what their intentions are, need to just seriously shut up. Like, one person out of all these people, I got 21 comments on here with mad ass people because I said I didn't care. And they attacking me because I said I don't care. I'm not going to support it because he got this new deal that he lining up with Will Smith about some cabins and stuff, some kind of Airbnb type of stuff he got going on here. And I honestly don't care. Like, this right here. This is the stuff these folks care about. Stuff like this. Little Kim, who got mad because Nicki Minaj went and colored her hair pink and put Fendi symbols on her hair, and everybody like, oh, Lil' Kim did it first. Like, it's always going to be somebody to do something, and other people are going to come along down the line and do it. And Lil' Kim has always been a label whore. As broke as she is, I'm sure she's not even getting endorsed and paid like Nicki Minaj is to do what she's doing for Fendi. And that's my whole point. Everybody want to look at who did it first, but you promoting this company and you're not getting paid for it. She's a label whore. She's a whore, period. You know what I mean? She done been all around this motherfucker. You know. So here they saying Jay-Z become part owner of the NFL team. Look at this. The GOAT. It better be at least 51%. Okay? Like, that's why I had to ask my husband, like, you know, how much percentage? I was trying to hit like on that, but see, I ain't about to log in and everything right now. I can just look at the page openly, so I'll do that. But let y'all see. But wish I could show y'all how they cussing me out right now. But you know, I don't have a popular opinion. I'm definitely not one of the sheeple. I'm definitely not one of the people who want to jump on the bandwagon and, you know, be all on somebody's stuff because, oh, this is the first black guy that's become a billionaire and how could you not support him? He ain't did nothing for nobody but him and his own family and pockets. That's why I don't care. Like, nothing Jay-Z does is going to be beneficial to Shawnee Mac over here and her household with her kids, or even the people that is in my city and my community that really need the help right now. So I don't care. I don't praise and idolize these celebrities like y'all do. I don't sit up here and I'm not head going on crazy. Told y'all when I went to this dude freaking concert and what I seen in his concert, if I can pull these, let me see. If I could pull up these video footages from that concert, y'all, I promise y'all I'm gonna put it up and let y'all see, because I had took pictures and it's mighty odd, y'all, how them video footages was just gone. Like they were literally gone. Let me see. Don't even know how that got there. If I can literally pull them up and find out, because that's some strange stuff. What year was that concert? I think he came here in 2018. I think that's when we went, me and my best friend. And that's what really tripped me out, was that I could not, the video footage and stuff was going out of my camera roll from the Jay-Z concert. That was crazy to me. But I'm looking through it now, y'all, so that's kind of why my thoughts is kind of racing, because I'm trying to see if it's here. If so, then I'm going to find a way to get it up here so y'all can see what I was talking about, what he was saying. He was just like saying some wild ass shit. And then it literally just jumped back to like 2020. I think, did he come here in 2017? Like the whole video footage is gone. And it wasn't that far. Wasn't that long ago. Because I gotta ask Derek. I gotta ask my best friend when this shit. Cause we went and we was just steady. Everybody was in the crowd just looking around and was like, what the fuck did he just say? Like, he was just saying some crazy shit at the concert. And the whole concert thing was just literally like the pits of hell. And he was just using all kind of pyramid symbols. That's crazy. They literally, I think Snapchat took it because I know Jay-Z had disputed about it. He didn't want that video footage put up there about his concert. I do remember that. And I believe, you know, Snapchat, they can do what they want on their little engine and shit and wipe people's shit away. You know, but they allow people to have nudity and all that other bullshit up on Snapchat. Yeah, okay. Sell pussy through Snapchat. But yeah, this guy, And I'm not even mad at, his business decisions, but he only doing this when it's convenient, and the fact that folks is not even calling it out for what it is, that's where my whole beef is. That's where my beef is. That's my whole issue out of the whole situation. Otherwise, if this was just something and none of this stuff had transpired, I wonder would they had offered him a seat at their table then. And it hasn't happened. Not a nigga, I said it, not a nigga was literally sitting at the table with these billionaires to do business until Colin Kaepernick put his damn neck out there. And and this stuff happens. You got a lot of people who are opportunists. Yeah, them concert video footages is gone. All I got here is a picture of me with the hat on and shit. And so I was telling them like how I had Tidal at one point, but I had, canceled the subscription and all this other stuff. Because when I went to the concert and I had purchased a t-shirt, not to mention, y'all, well, it was nice. It was a nice t-shirt. Shirt was pretty soft, and I had purchased the hat that he still be wearing, the little